We're going to look at word art. Word art is different than regular text. You can see regular text here. This is different. You see the C that has a line that makes up the outside? It's more of a shape than it is a letter. That's what word art really is. We're going to do it through Insert, go down to Word Art, type in something you'd like. I'm typing in the letter B, and I can change this just like I would a shape. You grab the sides of that box, and it makes the whole thing really whatever size and shape you want. You can squish this down and make it thin and squatty, whatever you need. If you want to change the center color, that is the fill color. So you go to the bucket as if you're pouring this bucket into your color, into your shape. That looks good. Now if I want a line color, that is the outside line, the line that makes up the outside. So I'm going to go with a blue for that. You can barely see it because it's very thin. This is the line weight right next to that. It's only 1 pixel right now. I'm going to make it 12. Lots thicker, right? And I'm going to change that line color to something that matches my background color, and you're going to see why in a minute. I can even change my lines if I want. I can make a whole bunch of little dots just to make it a little different. And I can make the font change. This is the only part that is different than having a shape exclusively. I can change the font to really alter the look. I'm using the arrow keys to move it up and down, but I can just as simply just grab it with my mouse and move it up and down. And when you get a red line in the middle, you'll see that you're kind of centered. If I click off of it, I have a pretty cool design here. The only thing I don't like is I can't read the words because they're in the B is in front of that. And so if I click on the B, I can go up to more. And there's a few things that, I'm sorry, it's not under more. It's under arrange. And so under arrange, I can change the order. And I can send it backwards, or I can completely send it to the back, right? And so I can keep going backwards until I get there, or I can just go right to the back and put it behind the C. If that's too far back, again, I can keep doing this and bring it forward. Now I've got the B in front of the C but behind the red text. And so this has kind of an interesting look to it, but that's the gist of how you use word art.